Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've been here a while, you know I don't usually do urgent prediction videos. I'm the guy who spends like 3 months researching one company before I even mention it. So when I tell you I've been waiting literally years to make this video, I'm not exaggerating. Today we're talking about something that's coming together in the next few weeks, something that could quietly become the biggest economic shift most of us will ever see in our investing lifetimes. It starts with a free online event happening next Thursday, December 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern. The name of the broadcast is America Unleashed 2026, and it's being hosted by a guy I've followed since 2016, Jeff Brown. Full disclosure, I'm not getting paid to make this video, and I'm not trying to get you to buy anything today. I just think what Jeff is about to lay out is too important to miss, and I want as many people as possible to see it with their own eyes. So let's back up. Back in 2019, Jeff went on Glenn Beck's show and said, almost word for word, there's a completely new category of artificial intelligence coming. When it arrives, it will feel like an economic explosion, and the people who understand it early will do better than almost any other period in modern history. At the time, most people smiled and nodded. I remember thinking, cool story, Jeff, wake me up when it happens. Well, it's happening. And honestly, it's happening a lot faster than even he expected. Here's the simple version of what he's been tracking. Today's AI, everything from ChatGPT to Claude to Gemini, is basically really good at predicting the next word in a sentence. It's language AI. It lives on servers, it writes emails, it makes pictures. It's impressive, but it's still mostly digital. The next wave, the one insiders have quietly started calling the Holy Grail, is AI that doesn't just think. It acts in the real, physical world with almost perfect efficiency. Think self-driving cars that never get tired, robots that can assemble complex products cheaper than human labor in any country, medical diagnostics that are more accurate than the best human specialists, energy grids that balance themselves in real-time supply chains, that reroute themselves the second there's a delay anywhere on Earth. That version of AI isn't 5 or 10 years away. Multiple companies have already built working prototypes. The bottleneck has been computing power, and in the last 18 months, a brand new type of computing, quantum-enhanced hybrid systems, has quietly solved that bottleneck. Jeff has spent the last year and a half flying around the country, signing NDAs, walking through labs most people don't even know exist. He says the first commercial systems go live in the first quarter of 2026. When that happens, the economic ripple effect is going to be insane. So, Goldman Sachs, ARK Invest and McKinsey, they've all put out reports in the last 12 months estimating that this next phase of artificial intelligence could add anywhere from $15 to $45 trillion to global GDP over the next decade. Cathie Wood actually went on record recently saying she believes the United States alone could see sustained 20 to 30% annual GDP growth for several years in a row. And, honestly, that has literally never happened in modern history. Just to give you a sense of scale here, the last time we had a technological big bang this massive was the internet rollout back in the mid-90s. Back then, a few hundred companies went up 1,000%, 2,000%, and believe it or not, some even more than 10,000%. Jeff's point is, this time, the addressable market is 10 to 20 times larger. Now, here's why I'm personally paying attention. Jeff runs 2 research services, the Near Future Report and Exponential Tech Investor, where he's actually been recommending stocks in the lead-up to this exact moment. Some of those recommendations are already up hundreds of %. A couple are up over 1,000%. And, you know, he says the picks he's been holding back, the ones directly tied to the switch being flipped in early 2026, haven't even started moving yet. During the America Unleashed 2026 broadcast, he's going to name at least one of those companies live on camera. No subscription required to watch, no credit card, just show up. I know how this sounds. I was skeptical too. But I've watched Jeff do this before. In 2018, he told his readers to load up on a tiny graphics chip company, just as GPU demand for AI training was about to explode. In 2020 he was pounding the table on a specific genomics company right before the mRNA breakthrough. Every single time he was years early. And the gains were honestly just stupid. So here's what I'm doing personally. I've already registered, I've cleared my calendar for Thursday night, and I'm going to take notes like my financial future depends on it, because part of me thinks it actually might. If you want to join me, I'll put the registration link in the description and pin it in the top comment. It takes 10 seconds, it's 100% free, and when you sign up they also give you a bonus report Jeff just finished called My Biggest Prediction for 2026. Look, I'm not saying you have to believe everything Jeff says. I'm not saying the world is going to change overnight. I'm just saying I've been doing this long enough to recognize when something legitimately big is lining up, and every single data point I've checked on my own lines up with what he's describing. So if you've got an hour next Thursday night, come watch it with me. Worst case, you waste 60 minutes and you get a free education on where technology is actually heading. Best case, well, we'll talk in a couple of years and laugh about how early we were. Link is below. I'll see you on the inside. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.